Hey guys, so it is 20 to 4 Monday afternoon and I'm getting ready to go to my first ever wedding dress appointment, and you can probably tell my face is super red. I'm super hot. I'm super like giddy and anxious. So I've just got my kids downstairs. We have an indoor dismissal because it's raining. Hop in the car, gonna meet my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and see how this goes.
Pretty.
That makes your waist look amazing.
I told myself, I was like, I'm not losing weight for the wedding. I will tell myself that. It won't actually happen.
No.
Dress number 1. This is by a Canadian designer, so it's all designed and made in Canada. Like, we do our alterations so close to the wedding day because we find that, you know, wedding planning is stressful, and girls always.
Oh, it's pretty, but it's not it.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, this was never the look I went for. If it was all lined with white,
Yeah.
I'd be a little bit more into it, but like, I'm always like, boom cups. All I see when I see this. I used to always think I was gonna go for a sweetheart neckline, and now I'm like, no, I need some sleeve, I need some.
No, it's
This. And it was fitted properly.
that's very pretty.
I like the sleeve.
I love the sleeves.
I always feel like it's too princess for me. I feel like I never go for a more. I know it's not quite a ball gown, but I'm like.
And it just have to come in a little bit there.
Ooh, that wasn't I thought. More like.
It's pretty to look at that.
Yeah, this is really pretty.
Yeah, see, I feel like I prefer this style of skirt. where
More
it's-
of like a chiffon.
Yeah. A little more light and flowy versus anything too.
Yeah, this is really pretty. You
Yeah.
like that neckline too.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It's something completely different.
Completely different.
Walk right up to the front for me.
That's such a pretty train.
The back's amazing. I do like the back. So that would not fit.
So he has to wait 2 weeks,
And then
I guess,
hopefully come back.
that he can be clean or whatever, but
Yeah,
just
and she'll be begging.
no idea.
That looks so pretty, Sid.
Yeah, they need to be stitched in. I don't know why Rosa Clara doesn't stitch them in.
I guess everyone's boobs sit differently, so they might need to
Yeah.
kind of
It does show your boobs off nicely.
It does. It does look so
Very
gorgeous.
delicate.
Yeah. I don't mind the color at all, actually. Like I can see. We're looking more for the sleeve, and if that was something that
Yeah, more of the bottom.
That's actually very pretty.
It is pretty.
I just feel like would I?
Yeah,
lose
do
my
you
mind
like
with
it?
all night? Like, I think it's really pretty.
Yeah, I like the upper body of it all.
Yeah.
And the layers is pretty too.
Yeah.
She looks very,
Like-
very pretty, Sid.
Yeah. It's a little broader, this one. I don't know if it's.
I think it's big too.
I feel like it's too closed in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
like, I
yeah.
need something a little more open.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how I feel about the more fitted. I don't think it's me. Like, I think it's pretty, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think.
There you go. You've tried a couple different styles of one now. Yeah, pretty dress, but I think I like when it's a little. Again, I think I like the more like dainty, delicate top.
Yeah, I do like that part, but I think just the neckline, that again ends up being very boxy, and I just feel very
Yeah, I agree.
rigid. I just feel very boxy. Granted, like you see a little bit more here, but with the overlay, I feel like it's like a
There's
baby doll
something
dress.
about it. Did you ever watch Bridgerton?
No, but I know exactly what you're talking about. That's
Where
yeah,
the-
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally see that.
That's pretty. What do you think?
I really like it because it doesn't have like that little belt that kind of cuts it off. It has a nice transition. It doesn't seem to like skin underneath of it with that like little bit of nude underlay. It actually sits really nicely. I do like the circle back.
The little keyhole.
Yes, keyhole, that's what I was going for.
It's pretty, isn't it?
I like how it pinches down just a little bit where it...
Yeah.
Ball gown girl. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Okay, belt.
I think this is
That
very
is
pretty.
gorgeous.
I have to admit, I actually really feel like the bodice fits well. Like I
Mhm.
like the way that it looks
sits,
like it
it
fits
fits.
well. Yeah, that is
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lot of train, but I
a lot of
think
dread. It stands by itself. You take it off the hanger, it stays standing.
It's really pretty.
I think that's gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
Wow.
You look like a princess.
There's no denying that.
No. You make a statement.
Hey guys, so I tried on a lot of dresses. I think the last count ended up being 12, and then I retried on the very first dress that I had, and there was no the one this time round, which I didn't genuinely expect. I think I would have been like stunned if I'd found the dress the very first time. But it was a very pleasant experience. The boutique that I went to was very, very nice. I assumed my appointment was only going to be an hour and then they're going to give us the boot. But I think we were in for close to an hour and a half, maybe even a little bit more than that. I think we were out the door within an hour and 45 minutes of the appointment starting. But it was very, very pleasant. Definitely feel like I have more of an idea of what I want. Going to kind of reflect a little on what I tried on and my price point. My price point was a bit on the low end for this particular boutique, but I know that it's a good price point, so like I'm not worried. But I'm gonna look at a couple more places. When I was talking to the girl about like what she thinks alterations, like what I should like absolutely have my dress by would be, given that we need it for next September. And she said that I should be saying yes by January. So she's like, she wouldn't really put it off much more than that. I'd like to have my dress before Christmas. That's kind of the plan. So I'm gonna kind of look at a few more places that are nearby. A lot of places are now charging, and you get that off like your dress, but it's like, okay, it's $50, but if I have to do $50 at 3 different shops, it's $150. It's like such a waste. So I'm not gonna go anywhere that I have to pay to attend, because I don't want to feel forced to say yes to something because I'm going to get, $50 towards it, or therefore lose $50. So I'm going to look at one other place that's sort of near work, but it's a little bit more of a drive for anyone coming from our area. It's like 20 minutes west of work, so it's about 40 minutes from my house. So we'll see how that goes. And then my sister-in-law told me about the shop that she went to and actually finally found her dress. I think she said 3 places before that one, or maybe that was the 3rd place. I can't really remember. I didn't attend any of her try-ons, but I did get many photos on WhatsApp during that period. So, like I said, I went with my mother-in-law and my youngest sister-in-law, one of my bridesmaids, today, and next time around, I'm limited to 2 people at this particular shop, and I can understand why, because it was not a very large shop. So next time, if I'm limited, or unlimited, I'm gonna definitely have my maid of honor Boston come. Her daughter is now a couple months old, so a little bit easier to nip out for an hour or so, give or take. So I'm just gonna kind of plan the next one around her schedule, and then hopefully my middle sister-in-law, who's my other bridesmaid, will be able to attend. If not just Boston, or if necessary, just Caitlin. But I'm gonna look at that. And I found a dress sale. It's not a warehouse sale, but that's kind of like the vibe that I'm imagining in my head. I'm seeing ads for it on Facebook. And it's bumped around a couple different cities near me recently. I think the current one's in like Guelph, which I wouldn't bother driving to, but there's one that's popping up in Oakville. So it's free to attend. You can pay for like a VIP ticket. I think that lets you in like an hour or two earlier than everybody else. And it's organized by size, and there's change rooms that you can try things on. So I might consider that. I gotta look at the dates for it to see if I'm even in the city or not. I feel like they were in November. But anyways, that's kind of a little debriefing of this. I don't really know if I'm going to kind of put all the different dress videos together or do like spurts, because I don't know when I'm going to go to the next one. But all the footage was courtesy of my sister-in-law, and she was just like, she was very apologetic. She's like, I hope that I've got things. I hope it's all right. So hopefully I pieced those all together in a pleasant fashion for you guys. But definitely let me know your thoughts on styles. I'll have a bit of a running commentary, I'm sure, on what I liked and disliked about different dresses, or why I tried a particular dress on. I am knackered. It's been a rainy, long day, so I've made myself a cuppa. I'm gonna curl up and watch some YouTube, and I will check in with you guys next wedding vlog. See ya!